Oh, sir.
Oh yeah.
Wah 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 wah. All day chicken. Yeah. Okay, today. Bring on today. Hi, today. Bring on today. Let's go today. Today is the day, the 1 and the 8. Today is the 18th day, day 18. I want my change. MiSuNDERStoOd. Deucity deuce. Come on, get the goops out of here. Get them out. Let's go. Terrence Taylor, international. Nope. Talks too much. International speaking. And coaching. Day 18. Take one. Take uno. Take action. Yes. Can you feel it? I could feel it. Can you feel it? I feel it today. I feel it. I got the black seed oil. Fishing through the throat. And I hope that makes me feel better. This semi-lukewarm peppermint green tea, maybe it'll do what it needs to do. I'm not sure. I should maybe finish getting dressed, because that will be essential to starting the day. Yeah, I'm still a little bit under the weather, as you can tell, but I'm working through it, doing my best. Hi, what up, y'all? Hi, everyone, everywhere. Good afternoon, good day. 12, I didn't say the time. I got 12:35 on the clap. 12:35 is the official time. Let's go. Yeah, what up? I'm Terrence Taylor. This is MiSuNDERStoOd 2. This is I Want My Change. I am here on a beautiful, whatever day it is for you. Today is Friday for me. What a fucking week, man. This week kicked me all the way up and down the street, but I made it to the end of this week, and I'm feeling good about that. So I hope wherever you're at in your daily, weekly, monthly adventure of life, I hope you're feeling good too today. And if you're not, take some of that. Take some of that goodness, that good loving, bam. That's where we at today. Hi. Today I got a few things I got to talk to you about. Oh, yes. 3 topics for today. Something in that pack. We're going to find out what it is and if it fits on my head. MiSuNDERStoOd 2 design, vinyl. And last but not least, pilot 1 of the official I Want My Change show that happened yesterday. We're going to talk about that too. But before we get to all of our delicious, lovely, and exciting topics of the day, I have a few things for you. That's dope. Housekeeping for today. As you can see, we're getting a little bit of different action off camera for my favorite, least favorite learning tool in life. Camera 4 slide action has been incapacitated, but I remembered that there's more to this equipment, and the other piece, which is called the Head Plus 2, it moves up and down and side to side. So I figured I'd get some pan and tilt action today, because yesterday's shot was pretty boring, and we'll see how this goes. A little bit of off the camera, onto the camera, in the frame, out of the frame. We'll see how it goes, see how I like it, see how we feel. But thank you, Camera 4, for at least doing something today. Oh, my friend Camera 4. See this lovely face? See this jawline? And these, ooh, this fade. What I will tell you now is I have seen the stress of the last 3 to 4 years of my life, and it rests upon my hairline. The stress is real, and that's, for me, that's, so now to actually be able to let my hairline be exposed to life. This shit is a mess if it gets long, which is why I try to cover it or wear something over it. But Nate hooked me up. I can expose the rest of my head and I feel great. Yeah, there's something about getting a haircut that's going to make you feel good. There's something about you should maybe get a haircut when you're recording production, not wait till the second half to make yourself as presentable as possible. But you know what? Some things are just not important. And haircuts were not important. And now I feel great. And I think this is the best I've presented myself in both self-care, beauty regimenness, and outfittage. It's really hot down here, yo. So wearing nice, a lot of the things that I really love are nice and heavy and long and big. So pants, jackets, all of that shit is not the best down here. But I said, fuck it, today we here. I keep referencing Jesse Ingalls. So today I'm wearing some Jesse Ingalls. This is a uniform work lab jacket, coat, shirt, workman's work shirt, jacket. It's great, whatever it's called. And I'm happy to look and feel, even though I don't in my inners feel my best, I'm presenting, trying to turn a little bit of that energy around. So yay to dressing the part, looking good, feeling good, feeling good. What do we used to say when we play ball? If you look good, you feel good. And if you feel good, you play good. So hopefully y'all have a great day today and enjoy what I have to say. Last but not least, in our housekeeping for today, as you can see, my shock mount has been removed. I didn't like it. I didn't like it on the screen. I didn't like the big circular thing that was like covering my chin, face, neck. So it's gone, and I ordered a new arm that will be here Monday or Tuesday. So I'll see how that goes. Maybe that arm will give me less. Maybe it'll be better. If it's not, then I'll send it back, and we'll keep rocking with what we got, and we'll fix it all in post. So yeah, it did improve the sound, but I've been watching a lot of other shows and watching some documentaries that are showing snippets of podcasts, and no one has anything on the SM7B. No one that I've seen. So it's an edit and posting that could be fixed. Also, just put the damn microphone where you want it and just fucking leave it. We have this want to touch the mic but it's not really necessary. So just leave the damn thing. And so I did, which also got me to thinking about possibly doing this show without all of this. I have like mad lav mics, lavaliers, lapels, mic myself, and then rock from there. But I don't know. There's something about the physical microphone and this space that I think the mic's going to have to stay. I might try one. I might try one and see how it goes, but I'm digging this. So you'll have an update by day 20-ish something on what this microphone situation is saying. I'll keep you posted. That concludes our housekeeping for today. And on to the fun stuff. I have always loved unboxings, and I got a notification when I checked my email today that something had arrived. So I walked down to the mailbox, bang, boom, open the key, open the lock, find it, boom, double, out, here it is, crack the seal, just a wee bit, peeked inside, kind of saw what it was, said, ooh, I'll just wait, and we'll open this together. So I think I know what it is. I hope it's what I want it to be, and we'll all learn and find out together if that in case is the truth. Ready? Here we go. Another Vistaprint trial and hopefully not error. Okay. Okay. All right, so womp womp womp. Womp 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 womp. That's what we got. Ew. Okay. White change hat. Black square patch. White change letters in the middle. Gold trim around the letters. This has been the improvement, the change that I've been making. Oh, man. I don't think we're going to be able to embroider this at all. This shit is not in the middle. Crooked as hell. So I like the size of this better than the other one. The other one was a little too small. It's big, it's noticeable. I have a sense that it's going to be in between this size and the other size. I think this is just a little too big. And if we find the middle, yeah, I don't think this is going to work as embroidery. No, just like how it, I think I have to do a woven label. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Because this is not, fuck. However, the woven label, I think in the long run will be cheaper. Because embroidering this might cost you, I mean, you go to a shop, say somewhere between $7 and $12 maybe. The woven label, however, you might buy 1,000 of those, and if you buy enough, you might spend somewhere between 50 cents to $1. And then you just have to sew the woven label onto the product instead of embroidering it on each item. I think that's what we're gonna have to do. I don't like this, man. I don't think I like the gold. I want to add gold into this design somehow. But I don't. Fuck. I don't know. This ain't gonna work. All right, so the gold might come out. The patch has to be a little bit smaller. And yeah, this ain't it. This hat business, man. I don't know. Maybe it comes out of the box. The more I keep seeing it, it's not the box. It's the just not doing it, man. Not feeling it. Well, that's my truth. That's how I really feel. Yeah. I don't know if it's some of the design and some of it is I just don't think I'm sold on a black and white hat. I think maybe it's that. And that I want to use gold, but the where and the how in which I'm using gold ain't really hitting. So what the fuck do I do? It's a lot of hats printed like this. Maybe it's not in the box. Maybe there's no gold. I don't know. I'm stumped because everything I keep trying is just not hitting. So I will contact, and he printed. So we did a design test, on the shirts, and the embroidery didn't work on the shirt either. Yeah, I think we got to go away from embroidery. Fuck. Woven label it is, which I also have a feeling will last longer than an embroidery just because of how the stitching may come loose in an embroidered something far sooner than it would on a label. So yeah. I will talk to you soon. That's my hat. That's my design. This is the other frustrating part is it's almost like the more I keep trying to do to it, the more I'm getting further away from liking it. Because adding that box, I don't know if that box is good. I don't know if maybe it's the box. I see the ones with the box and without the box next to each other, and I actually think I like it boxless. But that's on hats. I need to see the clothes. Once I see the clothes and the shirts and the hoodies and stuff, then I'll have a better idea because I already know what they look like unboxed. Now I need to see them boxed, and then we'll have a decision to make. Wish me luck. Thank you very much. That's our hat and our change design. All right, cool. So next up on the list. Hold on. Can I blow my snotties real quick? I have so many snot rags stashed in the secret compartments of this chair. So give me one brief moment. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Yeah. And I sound and feel. I feel better. So let's get to the design. I MiSuNDERStoOd too. I designed the cover. I showed the cover to Nate yesterday at the barbershop, and Nate said, it's kind of giving me Illmatic vibes. There's nothing better than when you have a creative inspiration and then you come up with your own version, and then somebody who had no idea that this was your aim goes, that feels like where you were going. Best feeling in the world. Because I need there's a familiarity that is essential. It's why the music sample works. It sounds familiar, but it's different. Got it. That's for that to land appropriately. Hats off to me. So then I come home, finish the recording, yada yada. Let's go upstairs. I start working on the back. I get all of the CD cases that I have upstairs and I flip them all over. Black Album, Get Rich or Die Trying, Illmatic, DS2. If you're reading this, it's too late. And I look at the fine print. What do all these albums say on the back? All rights reserved, the year, the copyright, the address, and like all of that distributed by. All right, cool. So I make my list. I make sure, bang. What else? Logos, got the barcode on the back. They got the titles. All right, cool. So I'm going through and I'm just making my own version. And that shit was fucking exciting, man. It's exciting. Cause the previous design from MiSuNDERStoOd was inspired movie poster. It was inspired by vinyl and how that story's told and presented, but it was movie poster size. It had movie poster elements in the way that the captions and the credits were presented. So to flip it, make it square, it really, really feel vinyl CD book-esque. And to piece it together and to come together how, oh, fuck, man. I'm so excited that what I have creatively is flowing so effortlessly, really. Like, this shit is happening. And I'm like all the way in my design bag in ways I didn't even know I could be. But I see it and I feel it and I'm killing this shit, bro. So I finished that last night and was real excited. And now I got to work on the inserts. What are the pictures going to be on the inside? What all the, what the disc, what the vinyl's actually going to look like. I got to start designing and building all that stuff too. Once the design for that is done, it just becomes going through all these episodes and then picking the gems. Just configuring the time in which what content exists within the time that's allotted for what we're creating. But just to have everything else ready, it's like, yo, this motherfucker's dropping a vinyl podcast. Air quotes. Like, what? That's what Nate said. I ain't never seen no shit like that. Of course not. So that shit is cool, doggy. That shit is very, very cool. And it's all coming together. Oh, man, I can't wait to hold it. Yeah, bro. M2 coming soon. M2 coming soon. All right, so last but not least, today. Yesterday, I recorded for at or above 3 hours. It's a lot to fucking talking yesterday. For someone who's sick and had the most goops and geeps and drips and drops and gurgles. But I didn't leave. Well, I did leave. I got about an hour and 25 in, looked up at the timer, saw that I had a haircut, had to leave, came back, finished recording, had a therapy appointment, recording ran a little over, did my therapy appointment. It was an hour and 25 and then about another 55 and then the half hour we did for day 17. And oddly enough, I wasn't tired. I didn't like the break because I had to eat food after because it was just so late in the day. And how I operate early in the day with no food and in the zone versus later in the day with food are just very different. Even energetic food in the course of the day tends to slow me down. Like food is like, it's like putting rocks in my belly. Like I just feel heavy and slow and ready to rest. Food equals rest. So yeah, I really try to do as much as I can. And I've been intermittent fasting for so long that 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock could come and it's like, oh, wait, food? Oh, okay. But having to leave here and then go and talk to humans conserved so much more energy than I was ready to share at that time. So boom, come back, recharge, regroup, get back to it. That part, well, it was a shift, but it actually wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. So I have found previously, like, stopping and trying to start again and catch that flow, it can be like the most challenging shit on planet Earth. But I'm so committed and in the zone right now that it wasn't really gonna do much to where I was at and what I was doing. So boom, come back, keep recording. How do I feel about yesterday? Hold on. I feel like yesterday was good. Yesterday was good. I went through, basically, here's where I'm at. Drop 5 days a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday are MiSuNDERStoOd. Tuesday is I Want My Change. And Thursday is a snippet show. The Bank, it's called right now. And shorter 10, 15-minute segments. But I Want My Change, which will come out weekly, is intended to be the driving force for free content. It is the free content that goes out every week, and it is the vehicle to get people to other paid content and to purchasing services. That's the whole point. So as I've continued to go through this, like, oh, I could talk about, the process of what I'm doing every second day. Like, that's easy. There's always shit to do. And I think other creative people and business people and people who love behind the scenes are going to just be jacked to see, like, all right, what does it really look like for you to build a business? Like, look at all this annoying, dumb shit that actually is necessary. Like, yeah, we're going to talk about all that. Cool. I see value in that. But there has to be something that people get for free. And what is that? And that formula, that format's got to be a little different than, hey, look what I'm doing every day. Follow me. And I've had that plan sitting, and I tested that thing out. And aside, obviously, so I hadn't read it. I hadn't read it in over a month, and I just went through it. What I felt after I left was, like, whenever I figure out what this is supposed to look like, this show is magic. First of all, I did not think I could do an hour plus by myself. I just didn't think that. But then your brain stops and just does the math. All right, cool. There's 2 stories, a therapeutic activity, some content to share, and questions to answer from other people. Bruh, that's easy 90 minutes. And I knew, yeah, I guess in previous times, when we did Tell Two People and we did those episodes, and we had different formats, and we tried, we thought, all right, we wrote the plan down, and then we think, all right, let's try to do this in an hour. We'll talk about this for 6 minutes, and then this is 12 minutes. That's 10 minutes. That's a deep dive. Outro is 5. All right, cool. 60 minutes. Off we go. But trying to put a time around something that naturally was supposed to happen and hadn't been done before was just impossible to do. So when I went into this scenario, it was like, I don't know. I think an hour sounds good, but who knows? I did not expect this MiSuNDERStoOd series to run this nice, beautiful half hour. And in the feedback, that's what I keep getting is, 20, 30 minutes, that's cool. Keep it there. 35, I feel like is probably because 38 almost feels like 40. 35 still feels like 30. So to think I could come up with an hour and a half every week, like that part I don't think I was prepared for, that I'd be able to do that much output, and it would be that easy. Like it wasn't until I looked up, I was like, oh shit, I have an appointment. But I was damn near 90 minutes in. So yeah, I have a confidence in my formula. I got a bit more belief in, you know the scheme. You just gotta try it and then work through it. And that's the part. When you study the newspaper and how the newspaper conveys messages, and in the sections in which it does, when you study talk shows, movies, what is the formula? How do you get from start to finish? What does that look like? What is what is it? How does an album start? I mean, you talk about Dr. Dre and introductions and interludes and transitions and the story within the musical story. It's like, I'm seeing I have a bit more kind of unregistered and like unregistered storytelling capabilities, like innate, ingrained. Oh shit, that'll work. Or this looks like that. It's like, bro, the moment I get a mentor in the production space, bro, this shit is over. Again, why I'm in no rush to run to a network to take them this, because let me figure it out. And then when I could A1 it, then we go. But yeah, I have something. And why I ran away from doing that. Run away. It's interesting. Put it off. Like, that's the cream. That pilot we did yesterday, that's the cream. Like, that's what's going to bring people in. And I'm a sick writer who doesn't even really see himself as that. When I wrote what I wrote, I didn't really see myself as a writer. Now I read it back and I'm like, oh, dude, you do that. Write that story, the same story 5 times, 5 different ways. Same, or even the same way. Rewrite it. Okay, now 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 say it. Okay, now rewrite it again. Okay, now try it. Okay, now rewrite it again. Okay, now try it again. Once I have that formula refined, this list of 80 topics that I have is like game over. But why am I rushing to try to do another topic, try to talk about another thing, try to tell another story if I haven't refined the best way to tell the first story? What the fuck sense does that make? So, yeah, I feel like this pilot, the I Want My Change, that show, I feel like a comedian doing a stand-up special in that way. Like, oh shit, I got an hour? Like, for real? And them old specials go run you 90 minutes easy. Like, y'all have that. I got a sick formula, yo. I got a sick formula. And maybe I talk too much. See? Maybe there's more words than are necessary. Maybe I could condense that. Sure. But even refined, it's like, that's still like that's a cold segment. That's a cold hour and change to be able to put out every week. That's intriguing, that's interesting, that shows your personality, that talks about your business experience, that talks about your professional experience, that gives you the ability to give people advice, that also you're able to refer people to other useful, valuable information. Like, yo, dog, what? Also, when I run on the treadmill, I sing and rap songs out loud to help practice breath control, which I was just able to do pretty well just in that moment. Just a side note, but yeah, I got some sauce and I'm excited. I'm excited. I haven't looked at the episode yet. That'll take some time, but that'll be the next real bit of work. Is, I have the MiSuNDERStoOd formula down. We're going to go back and review that, make some clips, start working on the promotional elements of that. But, in terms of MiSuNDERStoOd 2 and what the content for that looks like, that all feels solid. We're going to keep doing this because we ain't done, but how that looks feels complete, or at least clear. And now it's like, all right, this show started as I want my change. Like the show is I want my change. All right, what does that look like? Oh, okay, let me figure that part out. So I'm probably going to do pilot 1, 2, maybe 3 times. I'll probably do it again for practice. And then the third time likely will be the first episode that officially gets released. That's how I see it now. And I will give you try 1 and 2. Because I don't care, bro. The dopest shit on planet Earth is watching growth, seeing growth, feeling growth, being able to observe somebody improving, being able to observe yourself improving, seeing how somebody else improves, and then applying that to how you improve yourself. Listen to Joe Budden. They talk about, the audience don't want to hear people. They don't want to hear us podcasting about podcasting. But it's like, I do. Maybe not the entire audience, maybe not the majority of the audience, but there are people who want to learn about how you do the thing that you do. And I'm continuing to lean more and more into like, hey, bro, this is it. Y'all are here with me as I grow and build the thing. And come on, let's go. Build your thing too, because we all can learn from each other. But I'm about to take you on the ride with me. This shit is cool. I got it. I got my sauce. And I got 37 minutes. We good. Stop it now. Stop it now. That's my hat. That's my new MiSuNDERStoOd 2 back cover plan and design and all the other fun stuff. And last but not least, that is my review on my thoughts on my pilot episode 1 of I Want My Change. I feel good. I feel great. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you go do something awesome and fantastic and wonderful and peaceful and relaxing and self-improving, self-caring, self-loving, or self-destructive. Whatever. Your choice. Have a great day. I'm Terrence Scheller. This is I Want My Change. Oh, and thank you for listening to the...
My daddy makes out. And his name is Terrence Taylor. And I took those pictures.